So I was saying how we fit the business largely influences the results that we get out of it. Okay, so if you look at the business as, you know, a hobby, you see one of those things you do in your free time, you know, you can do, you cannot do it, you can skip some days. I don't need to be a prophet, but I'll tell you the results are going to be very inconsistent. Okay, they're going to be very inconsistent. If you want to get the big results in any business, you need to do what the big businesses do when they are still small like yours. So every big business that we admire today, there are certain things they did that we can consider the seeds that they planted for them to get the fruits that we are seeing right now. So when you get started with your loyal queue, you want to start building a community. Okay, again, for my friends that are just listening to this right on YouTube, I want to re-emphasize that we have 3 ways that we can make money from our 3 categories, not 3 ways. There are several ways, about 11 of them, 12 of them. I'm going to break them in step number, I think 4, right, of our challenge, or I mean of our ERA 2S. But just now, allow me to quickly touch on the categories. There are categories, okay, that you make money from. Category number 1 is you can be a trader. So trader, these ones, I told you that they just buy and sell when the price go a little bit high. And then we have the holders. They buy and hold to sell after some good time. And then we have what I call the builders. The builders, they help other people trade or hold. So they talk to other people. They help other people. And this is what I'm doing. And they get paid big money because they are selfless. They share with other people. They don't just make the money alone, but they have a heart to help other people. They open other people's mind. So you can choose to be a trader. You just have your loyal queue. You are doing absolutely nothing to talk to anybody. You have your loyal queue with your, you know, you just trade with your capital. Or you can say, no. Beyond the trading, I will also buy some coins and hold them and not trade them immediately. But on top of all this, you can say, I will talk to other people. I will share the opportunity with other people. In your loyal queue, there is a link, invitation link. So when you go in your loyal queue, when you open it like this, you are going to see somewhere where it says share. I mean, invite a friend. Share or invite a friend. So when you tap there, they will give you a link, and that link is the beginning of your community. You start with that link to start building your community. So this program this morning, I'm focusing on helping you to launch your community, helping you to launch your business in the proper way. And this is going to give you the best result. Why? Because for any business, any big business, the first thing they do, they launch it properly. The way you launch your business will determine how far, how fast, how big it is going to be, how big it is going to grow. So this is what I want us to look at this morning. So quickly, I say that the builders and a business to grow. If you are a community builder, first of all, you must get good at doing these 3 things. Number one, you must good at building what I call a name list. All right. You must get good at inviting. You must get good at following up people. All right. So in the business of community building, you are building a network. So a name list is a list of people who may or may not say yes to your opportunity. Number 2, inviting is getting those people come and take a look at what you have to offer. All right. So other business owners, they open a shop and sit back and wait for customers to come. If you are building a team, you are going to go out there and say hello, hi to somebody and invite them. If the time is perfect, you invite them for what? Okay, for an opportunity to take a look at your presentation. Lastly, you really need to get good at following up. As a beginner, these are very fundamental skills that you should really put at your fingertip as quickly as possible, perhaps in your first week after getting started with your business. All right, so I'm going to quickly show you how do we launch the business in the right way. So when launching, there are a few things that you are going to really do. So I'm saying here that there are 5 types of launches which you are going to conduct, and of course with the support of the team. With the support of the team. So the first launch, these launches, I am a big believer that if you do them right, you have the potential by the time you are done with all the launches to get 20 people under your group. This simply means by the time you finish launch number 5, I should expect you to be on rank V2. And with that rank, you should be able to start making $40 every time you share your link with someone. And you are also going to start enjoying the $10 that will be coming every time someone in your group shares their link. You are also going to start enjoying a good 20%. Excuse me, 30%. You are going to start enjoying a good 30% every time someone in your team makes a trade or makes profit from the 20% loyalty charges them, you get 20%. And you are going to get a good 10% every time their people trade. So constantly, you will be making money on top of your profit that the robot, your personal robot is giving you. So you are getting 10%, you are getting 30%, you are getting $10, you are getting $40 as a V2. Can you give me a 1 if that is clear? By the time you finish all these 5 launches, I should expect you to be making reasonable money. You cannot spend a day without making money as a V2. As long as you did what is in the first introduction, you are doing the sharing, you are helping your people. It's hard to finish a day without making money. So V2s, they don't make profit from just their own capital. I did a calculation for you, and I told you just come to think about it. Just come to think about it. Let's move this first of all. Okay? Just come to think about it. If you just have 20 team members, only 20 under your group, imagine, and these 20 people, each of them is using capital of $1,000. This simply means you have over $20,000 in your as capital liquidity in your group. Am I right on that? Yes, $20,000. Now, we say that every time LoyalQ, at the end of the month, LoyalQ can give you between 10 to 50% profit at the end of the month and more. So this simply means at the end of the month, if the month was good for you, and that month, your group was able to make 50% of 20,000, this simply means that month you have made profit. Your group has made profit of 10,000. Your group has made profit of $10,000. Friends, from $10,000, LoyalQ has charged them fuel fee of 20%, which is how much? Which is $2,000. And because you are the one who shared the opportunity with these people, guess what? That month, LoyalQ is going to give you 30% of this 2,000. And that puts you in a position to make a good $400 from other people's capital, not your own capital. This is profit. I am assuming your entire group that month, they have absolutely brought nobody. They just traded. All these 20 people, they just traded. Can you see that? They just traded. but you were able to make $400 of their what? Of their capital without you having to do the job yourself or to invite, by simply sharing the link, by simply coaching other people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Give me a yes if this is clear. So we are not just wasting time here. Give me a yes if this is making sense to you. So whenever you open your mouth to speak to someone, to share the opportunity with someone, just know one thing. You are setting up yourself for daily residual income. Day in, day out, you are going to be getting money. You are sleeping, you are every day. I have just showed you that you are capable of making a good $400. $400. No one has recruited anybody that month. Just you sharing, building a team of 20 people. So even if your personal robot that month has not recruited, has not brought profit, you have made $400. In Uganda, this is more than 1 million. This is absolutely good money in Uganda, more than 1 million. I would get that now. So this is why I emphasize and I encourage you to take this very serious. So how do you launch the business right? How do you launch your team, your community right? So the foundation is very key. So let's quickly look at it, the process of launching the business in the right way, in the right manner, so that you get the best result. Number one, you do what we call the home launch. The home launch. How does the home launch work? So here's the thing. I keep repeating it over and over and over again. Okay? The home launch, this is gonna be done at your house. And the goal to do this home launch is to create awareness to your neighbors, your close friends. This must be recurring. This is what I mean. You see, friends, I told you that we are in a business that a lot of people are losing money into. Scams are everywhere. People are taking advantage of other people's ignorance to get their monies. Now, God has helped you, and you know the real crypto is. If you keep quiet, and tomorrow a friend of yours, someone you really care about, comes to you and says they have scammed me, a very close friend, it will not be good. Maybe a neighbor, maybe a family member, it won't be very good. It is so hurting when the person tells you, hey, I just lost money, someone told me, and yet you knew yesterday. This is a true story. Someone came to me and he was telling me, sir, I am interested in your business. I got introduced to this thing of crypto some time ago. A friend of mine, is it a friend of mine? I think he met the guy on the internet. Yeah, he met the guy. And then he's like, he told me that this business, you make profit, blah, blah, blah. And I've been giving him my money. I've been putting there. Now my capital has grown to 2 million Ugandan shilling. And he says the profit, we are going to get the profit after is it 6 months? Every 6 months, 6 months, somewhere like 8 months. And then he says, I'm supposed to give him the capital. So the guy was asking, I am confused because when I have come to you, when I went through your videos on TikTok, I realized you are telling people that they don't have to send their money to anybody. Number two, they have, you just guide them on what to do. Number three, the profits are given out instantly from the moment the person makes their money, they can receive it immediately. So the guy was surprised and he came to me. And I said, oh God. He was asking, is it what I'm doing right? Or I've lost my money? I told him, my brother, from your explanation, what you are explaining sounds like a scam. It sounds like you lost your money. And honestly, I know for sure that guy lost his money. But imagine, he just came across the correct information about crypto. Maybe he was going to put there because he has been putting there. He started with 100,000. Now he has 2 million. He has put 2 million giving to this scammer. And perhaps no family member knows. So this is what you are going to do to your family members if you decide to keep quiet about LoyalQ. Good morning to you, Harima. If you keep quiet about LoyalQ, this is what will happen. A brother, a sister, a friend, a mother, a father, a neighbor telling you that I've lost money in crypto thing, but yet you have lost nothing, but you kept quiet and you knew how crypto works. So the idea behind talking to our family members, our close friends, is not to recruit them, is not to get them into anything. If they like it and they join, wonderful. If they don't like it, we are okay with it. We just wanted to create awareness. We want to let them know that, hey, we have started something, and I think you deserve to know about it. If you are interested, it's okay. If you're not interested, it's also okay. And then you leave them. Are we together? You leave them. You don't continue pushing them. Some of them will join after result, but tell them in the beginning. Are we together now? Can you give me a 1? So these home launches are good. These home launches are very good. You can organize people at home. You know, you can organize people at home and invite one of your leaders. They can come and talk to your family members. They talk to your wife, to your children, to your husband, you know, to your neighbors. You organize 10 people, and then they explain. Your coaches, your mentors do the explanation. I told you in the previous session that avoid being the message. Always be a messenger. Always be a messenger. I am just bringing this message to you that I think is good. So that people don't resent the opportunity. So avoid being a message, always be a messenger. The other thing is you are going to do what we call the grand launch. Now, the grand launch is big. This is the big thing now. Okay, it is going to be done at at an office or at a conference hall in town, at a hotel. This is where now you decide to go all out to tell every single person that you've ever come across in your entire life. You tell them about LoyalQ. You share the opportunity with them, but you do it with the support of your uplines. How do you do it? Very simple. You can get a room at a place in a hotel also, and then we create a flyer for you, and then the invitation is go around. Okay, I'm going to also break down that. I'm showing you how to build a team of 20 people in just 1 month. If you do this right, you are going to get results. So cut out a mass mobilization, a massive. You let everybody know that, hey, I have started a project. Now your coaches, your mentors, your uplines, we come over and we do the presentation on that day. The target is to get at least 100 people. If you can shoot for 100 people in attendance, that's a good number. Because even if we get from experience, the rate is 2 out of 10. Means we can get 2 out of 10 people to join. And with what I've discovered and experienced with LoyalQ, you can recruit. This rate can go far more than that. You can get more than 2 out of 10. Because LoyalQ is very simple. The package is the same, $120. It is friendly. We don't give people our money. The person doesn't have to give their money. They can open their Binance, they can open their LoyalQ, and they start putting there the money, whatever they have. So in short, it is so easy to get someone to join. Someone asked me, what is the joining rate in LoyalQ? I think I can give it 6 out of 10. Just get good at doing those 3 things. Inviting. Okay? No. First of all, You start with building the list. Building your list very well. What I call a name list. Number 2, being able to invite people to come and take a look at the opportunity. Number 3, following up. Of course, I will put presenting down here. Presenting. Go on TikTok and do the presentation. Talk to them, talk to people. Share your story. Just do these things massively. Play your numbers. And you will see, you'll get shocked. And for those of us who are on social media, be consistent with your posting. After this, I'm going to talk to you about social media. I'll be giving you a full course about social media. This is going to be massive. You know what to do. I see some of your posts. See, you are consistent, but your challenge is the posts are lacking a bit, so they need to lift them a little bit. So, this is what I'm saying. If you do this right, the grand launch only can push you to V2. The grand launch only can push you to V2. So just get 100 people. Just shoot to get 100 people in a room and let your coaches come and let them do the presentation. Let them show, let them share their stories and just be there. Just clap your hand. And you'll be shocked. And if you did if you did this home launch very well at the first launch, the people there, you ask them what I call the referrals. So the referrals they give you, you can add them on your numbers. I'm going to show you how we are going to get the numbers of people that we are going to invite to our grand launch. So from now, I want you to pick a day and put there, this is going to be my date of my grand launch. Tell your upline, let them produce, they can support you with a flyer. Okay, we have flyers that are made. We can produce a flyer for you. So this person is doing the launch. Your fellows, we invite in your launch, all right? And we support you. But mainly, 80% of the people there should be your people. So that when we say how many are joining and 30 people stand, 20 of them should be your people. And we produced a V2. And from there onwards, you are starting to make money. You see, people who have teams, they appreciate crypto. So if you do this thing very well, don't talk to them during the invitation. I'm going to show you how to do the inviting. Okay? Just pick a date. Give it maybe for let's say a month of promoting a grand launch. You are promoting, you promote, you let them know, my friends, you are launching your business. Have you seen big companies launch branches? KFC launch a branch. Big organizations are launching, banks are launching. They make noise about it before the actual day so that they get people's attention. Look, you are launching a multi-billion-dollar project. You are launching $1 million project. You are launching a business, a community. Give me a yes if this is making sense to you. I told you, the way you treat the business is going to determine the kind of results the business will give you. It is going to determine so much the kind of results the business will give you. If you take it normal, you know, you are doing it in a normal way, it is going to give you normal results. People who are making abnormal money, they did abnormal actions in their early days. So if you are going to make money, if you will be making $1,000 by 2025, preparation is by 2026. I mean 2029. Preparation is 2025. It is this year that you should talk to people like you are a crazy person. I mean, some of us who have challenge with talking to people right now, if I ask, what are you doing? Loyalty is working. I tell you, let me tell you something. This is just for inspiration. I am home. I'm working from home. But I talk to people. I play my numbers. I share the business. I talk to people every single second. I'm on my social media. I am talking to people. I'm doing presentation. If I'm not here training you, I am activating someone. I am presenting to someone. I am on a call with someone. The robot is doing its job. Me, I'm busy. I'm also working. And just last week, this week we are closing, I got 5 people who activated their robot. Just my personal people. Just that week, I've made just from community building close to 1 million Ugandan shilling. This is not to brag or anything, nothing, because that's small money. There are people who make much, much more money. There are people who are making 1 million every day. But I know some of you, that is your monthly salary, or even less, half of that. That is your, but I'm home. The special thing about this is that I am home. I have freedom. I am saving. Are we together, friends? And you are saying, Coach, it's hard. Just master the craft. Be coachable and master the craft. Be dedicated. Be resilient. Are we together now? And you reach a time when your numbers are making sense. So, continuing, that is the first launch. That is the second launch, okay? That is our second launch. The grand launch. You talk to every single person that has ever come in your life. You share them the opportunity. Remember always, let this not get out of your mind. Your goal when you are inviting people or presenting to people should never ever be to make money out of them. If that is your goal, you've missed the whole thing. Because they will see it, they will feel it, they will sense it, and they will reject it. Nobody wants to be used. No one wants to be made man out. Humans are very sensitive. They are emotional creatures. They can detect that. So be sincere, be authentic, and let the person know that your intentions are clearly pure. Your goal is to help them understand. Your goal is to educate and help them understand crypto. Whether they like it or they don't like it, it is none of your business. But are they educated? Have they understood? Tomorrow they won't be scammed. And let me tell you, if you do it to 10 people, you are going to get 2 who will say, I want to join you. Are we together? If you do the educating and understanding to 10 people very well, just to do a good follow-up, you will get 2 who will say, I want to also join. Thank you for educating me. This is what I've been looking for. The 8, leave them. Don't cry about the 8. Are we together? So just play your numbers. Next. Our next launch is going to be a Zoom launch or online launch. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. So this is going to target the entire world. This is going to target the entire globe. You are going to talk to everybody that has not come to your grand launch. In fact, people who came for your home launch and for your grand launch, they should be invited for the Zoom launch. This is the pick a date. We have our Zoom link here. You don't have to pay for it. It is free. Get a day and say, this day, I am launching my business. Let me even talk when you are seeing me clearly here. All right? Pick a day and tell yourself, on this day, I am launching my program. I am launching my team. And that Zoom is going to be mainly yours. The way you are seeing us here. On that day, it will be your Zoom. So you tell everybody, you go and look for people on TikTok, on Facebook, tell those your friends that are outside Uganda, tell them, guys, I am launching a project. I am launching my new business. Come and support me. Come and support me. Your presence is all I need. Please come, share the link, promote it for like a day or 2 or 3. Get good at promoting. And when people come, just target to get, if 100 people come on Zoom that day, we can make flyers for you. The flyer is out, coordinate with your mentors, your uplines, and then once the flyer is out, out together. And now let all of us be on the Zoom. That day we are launching Harima. That day we are launching Zoom, Swagger. That day is a launch. We are launching Mr. Wandera on Zoom. You have invited your friends on TikTok. You have invited your friends on Facebook. You have invited your friends outside in Abu Dhabi, in Qatar, in America, in Russia, in Kenya, in China. They come. I also put on my best suit. I come. Yeah? With beautiful background. And then I do the presentation. We talk to them. We share. Who knows, even Mr. Kabanda can come if you have invited, if you can hit 100 people, because Kabanda only show up on a Zoom above 100 people. If you can get 100 people on a Zoom, I call him. He comes. He shares his story. We are launching Halima. We are launching Mr. Hu Gilbert. By the time the Zoom is done, everybody is coming in your inbox. How do I activate my robot? 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 You just send them your link. Are we together? By that all week, you are focused on following up. So you said you are joining tomorrow. Okay. Now the other one, let me tell you, business is strategic. I'm showing you how to launch your business right. You see, even if people don't join all of them, but you have done the right thing in the beginning. Number one, the right thing you have done, number one, is that you have allowed your fellows, your colleagues, your friends, your warm list and hot list to hear the news from the top guys, the experts, the people who can address their fears, their concerns. You have removed yourself from the picture and you have presented the opportunity to them properly. So they will not give an excuse and they won't ask you questions because they know you are new. They will ask us. They will ask the top guys. And if they don't join you, and let me tell you, it's difficult. You cannot do this thing I'm doing for you. I'm teaching you. I've done this for 8 years. I've done this for 8 years. I've coached people and we have done this with them and it has worked. It always does. Just be coachable and do what I'm telling you. Get a list. You have to start. Step number one when you are going to do the launch is to build a good list of contact and do it right. This is you separating yourself from the average loyalty user. This is you trying to prepare yourself to be a millionaire with loyalty. This is you trying to build an organization. This is you trying to become a founder of an organization, a CEO, an independent leader. So all these steps makes you unique and stand out. As another person is joining loyalty from somewhere there, they are just with their robot app in the phone. It's just one of those apps. You are taking this serious and pushing it to another level and making plans to make $1 million out of it. Are we together now? So launching, I just want you to feel the word launching. Just feel the word launching. Launching. Okay? So that is level 3. I'm launching you. We are launching your business. We are creating awareness. You cannot do this thing and remain a V1. By the time you get to V3, I mean to launch to level number 5, launch 5. So let's proceed. The next launch, how are you going to do it? What is the next launch? Our next launch is called the earlier launch. Wow, this is now good. I like this one. Now, the earlier launch So we are done with the Zoom launch. Okay? You've invited your fellows, you told them the Zoom has come, we have connected top guys, people who cannot even travel to your area, to your Zoom launch, to your physical meetings, they will be there on the Zoom. Push for 100. Push for 100. Push for 100 for the Zoom launch. Push for 100 and above for the area launch. For the grand launch. Push for 100 for the area launch. What is the area launch? Push for 100. This 100, you getting 100 people in the room. That is what I mean when I say push for 100. This is going to set you financially free. I can almost give you a guarantee on this. I can almost give you a guarantee on this. You are going to raise capital for your loyal queue. Capital will come from loyal queue. Am I talking to someone? How to launch your business. Next, the area launch. This is supposed to be done in the area where you reside. The place where you stay. Your local area. I stay in Nansana if you are in Uganda. I stay in Chamba Valley if you are in Lusaka. I stay in area 12 in Lilongwe. I stay in Jinja if you're in Uganda. Certain area where you stay. Now, this one, you are casting the net beyond your neighbor. You are going in your residential area. You can decide in Uganda, we have this system of like sound systems. People move around with speakers announcing events. Especially the musicians use it a lot. Even the government use it if they are trying to create awareness over something, or there is a seminar coming up. You can hire a radio station. You can go to the radio and announce. You can just create awareness in the town. You see, I joined the network marketing through that program. No one invited me. No one made me a call. No one sent me a text message. For me, I was staying near I was in a certain area. And someone went and took an advert on what I call the village radios. So village radios, they are big speaker. Someone put it on the top of the building, and every day in the morning they give out announcements. Someone has died. Now businesses also take adverts there. So this young lady took an advert for AIM Global on that radio station to announce their presentation. I went and I liked what they presented and I joined. And man, I've grown in that thing. I didn't make the man I wanted in AIM Global, but I became the best version of myself. I became the person that I'm proud of today. So, there are people that you are not going to get on Zoom. There are people that you are not going to get in a hotel. There are people that you are not going to get in your home. But if they hear, these are people you don't know, but they hear an announcement in their local area of something developmental, they can come to the venue. If you've done that right, you can gather more than 100 people in a room. Do the presentation of law. I am giving you things that are going to make you money. Do the presentation in that room. Let the coaches, let me tell you something. These people are powerful. You know why? Because you didn't call them personally. They came. Anger brought them. Wanting change brought them. Most of the people who show up in this meeting of the area launch, they are hungry for success. They are sick and tired. They come themselves. You don't call them. They had an announcement and they went. Another strategy to promote your area launch could be printing out posters and put them around the area. Education about crypto, blockchain technology, understanding blockchain technology. Do that. You see? I told you to make abnormal money, you must do abnormal things. Don't you ever think that people who are making $300, $100, $500 every day, they did the same things you are doing right now? When you go back to when they were beginning, it's crazy. I had a chat with Julius when I was just starting. I said, man, you see, this guy became a V what? He became a V5. V5. Before 6 months elapsed. This guy started making $700 in his 5th week. In month 2, he was making $700 monthly. I mean daily. 400 to 700. I said, what is this now? This is too much. This is crazy. Then I asked him, Julius, I don't want to make this money now, but tell me, what did you do? I want to know what was the seed you planted. Before you admire the fruit, ask the seed. Before you admire the fruit, what were the seeds that were planted? The seeds were sleepless nights. The seeds were presentation back to back. The seeds were selflessness. But as we admire the fruits, we don't want to pay to bury our seeds. You love your sleep too much, you can't be in trainings every day. You can't do presentation to 10 people a day. You don't have capital, number one. You are trading with $50. But you can't reduce your sleeping hours and talk to people. You can't go on TikTok and do live. You can't make presentations physically. Meetings, you don't show up. But you like the results when they are posted. When someone posts results, you are like a coach. No! You want the fruits, you are not ready to bury the seeds. This is me trying to build a champion in you. This is me trying to build a top leader, a top earner, a millionaire in crypto in you. So, have we understood the area launch? Give me a yes if you've understood the area launch and how it is going to be done. So, I told you area launch, it should be done in your local area where you reside. You can even say, I'm going to be doing this area launch in every area I've resided in. Most of us who are still renting houses, in a year, you can reside in 5 areas. 5, you can go in each area you've resided in, go do a meeting in there. Tell them, guys, I'm back. I'm bringing a seminar about financial independence. The power of blockchain technology, how to take advantage of the internet. Get a topic. You know your people. What do they like? Get a topic, put there on a flyer. And by the way, friends, let me tell you, you must be good. You must be willing to invest in your business. You see me, I invest in my business. I invest in my business beyond the $120 that we pay for LoyalQ. I go extra mile to ensure that I invest in my business. This what I'm doing here is investing. I'm using a laptop that I didn't charge you for. It's my laptop. Are we together? These are tools. Just a few days ago, I was showing you the few tools I got. I am investing in my business. Why? I know money responds to seeds. When you put in a seed, it brings. You see now my presentations are improving. I am better. I now have a writing pad. I have a writing tablet. The other day I was struggling to write. Now my meetings are coming out. I feel them. I have a ring light. I invested in a power bank. If it's meeting, I invest in meetings. I have a projector for seminars. Now, I'm not saying do all these things now, but they are things at your level as a beginner that you can do to invest in your business. and it will give you much more results than it is giving you right now. So some of these things don't make sense. Investing in a good phone is, in buying a good phone in crypto is an investment. But you are holding a phone, it gives you sleepless nights. All right, can we move on? Lastly, we do what we call the other city launches. If you don't become V2 in April. By the way, guys, this month is my birthday on 24th. So mark that day. I want you to celebrate with me. 24th, I will be growing. Yes, 24th of this month, I will be growing. I'll be turning 29 years. Yes. This month on 24th. So mark the date. Celebrate with me as we move to financial freedom. 24 years, 29 years, 24th of April. Yes. That is a by the way. That's a by the way. Let's move on to the next part. So earlier, other city launches. How does the other city launches work? Other city launches, I want you to ask yourself, which other city or major towns do you have numbers of connection or contact? List them down. Write down the cities. If you are in Uganda, I know people in Mbale. I know people in Mubende. Are we together? I know people in Jinja. I have people in Jinja. Maybe you have been in that city. I know people in Mayuge. Are we together? So you have how many cities? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plan events in these areas and go do launches there. Tell them, hey guys, I am bringing you a seminar. Connect with the few people that you know. If you have 5 people in Jinja, call them and tell them, guys, I'm coming. There is something hot I am bringing. It is about to do with finances. It's about to do with finances. Take there. Do the launch. You have people in Arua, do the launch in Arua. Other city launches. So these ones, you can give them a month period. You say, Jinja, I'm launching in January. End of February, I'll go for Mbale. Like that. Other city launches. If you can also push them for 100, I honestly tell me, how can you be broke doing this? Just do them right. And when I say do them right, coordinate with your coaches to help you make your events successful. Coordinate with your coaches to help you make your events successful. And this is all connecting back to doing what? This is all connecting back to owning your business. You see, I just wanted to say, think about this, friends. Just think about this. Think about it. If you did these launches, because I always encourage people that these launches should happen in your first 30 days after joining. Put all the dates in your first 30 days. So you do the home launch today, okay? First of the month. Within that week, do the area launch, do the grand launch. That is it. After like 7 days. So you can give them gap of 7 days, 7 days. 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. So you can do 4 launches. And then the other city launch, you do it in the second month. So the first 4 launches, compare them. This is why I'm saying this. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. The one who talks to the most people fast gets the best. Slow and steady will stab you to death. The one who talks to the most people in a short period of time wins. Your robot will be expiring in 1 year. Which rank do you want to be at by the time it is 1 year? Some people, they will close the year and they have not even talked to one person. Nobody. Not even one. But you can decide, month 1, I must be a V2. I have 20 people. Now imagine this. You have 20 people under your team. You are now a leader. We can sit on the same table with me and discuss, me and you, because you were a leader. When I talk about challenges in the team, you understand. When I talk about helping your people make money, you understand. Now you are a leader. You stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about your team members. You see, one thing that I've loved about this thing is there is a way it makes you want to win with other people. There is a full book written by John C. Maxwell, Winning with Others. Okay? I like it so much. Now let's proceed. Now the biggest question is, how do you get your first people to join you? When you are going through this list, you are doing your launches. Okay? So we are going now to look at the steps on how to, oh my goodness, sorry friends, I forgot to even check the time. Are you getting value from this training, or I'm just making noise for myself? Are you getting value from this training this morning? Are you getting value? So I want to show you the last part is now the steps on how to organize the launches properly. Okay? So when you are reaching out to people, first of all, your friends, your relatives, your people who know you, which kind of people are we looking for? Number 1, these are the people we are looking for. We are looking for ambitious people, entrepreneur-minded. We are looking for competitive people. We are looking for dissatisfied people, money-motivated, people who do want to work with you, people who look up to you. These are easiest people to get to join the business as quickly as possible, okay? People who admire you in a certain way. These are very good. This is a very good target market for a beginner when you are starting out, especially when you are doing the first few presentations to get them. So this is what I like doing. I do what we call a whisper campaign. Okay? A whisper, I don't know if that is the spelling, whisper campaign. So this whisper campaign targets a small group of people. I shall call it your inner circle. Okay? This is very powerful. How does this one work? You target a small group of people that before you do the first launch, before you even do the home launch number 1, sit them down. You can call them for a special meeting, a one-on-one. You can call them maybe you can call them on a special Zoom call. This time around, don't engage them from the big audience, just physical. I mean, one-on-one or special meeting, some kind of special meeting with them. And this is what you are intending to do with them. Talk to them about your plan and tell them, hey, I am about to launch something big. But this is what I know about you. You are someone that I trust that we can do something big together. And the reason I've come to you is because what I am going to do, if you onboard first, if you join first, you are going to be locking arms with me. You are going to be a vision caster. We are going to be leading this whole thing together with me, because I need people that I'm going to work very closely with. Are we together now? So this whisper campaign, you are telling them before I start, join. This is now powerful. Before I start, before I talk to everybody, I want you to get in my inner circle. I would get it. Before I tell everybody, before I do all these other launches, I would love you to join so that other people join under you. Remember, you need 3 people to become a V1. You need 20 people to become a V2, and 3 of them should be using your link. So your target should be, this is you. You need 3 people. Okay? So these 3 people who are going to share your link, you can get them from the Whisper campaign. So before I bring in others, these other people, they should do, you are saying to them that these other people are going to be under the organization. You're giving them their link. And let me tell you, if you do the Whisper campaign to these guys, which guys? If you do the Whisper campaign to ambitious people, entrepreneur-minded, competitive, dissatisfied, money-motivated, people who have wanted to work with you in the past, people who look up to you, people who admire you in a certain way, trust me, you are going to get a big percentage out of 10. You can even get 5 out of 10. Join before you do the launch. So it means by the time you are doing your home launch, okay, you will have already 5 team members or 3 team members or 2 team members that are already members. So you are not the only person talking, and they will see you doing whatever you are doing, they will do the same. Give me a yes if you've understood the Whisper campaign. So Whisper campaign, you see, naturally people want to be part of that special, group. They don't want to join when something has already started off. People want to be part of the inner circle. People want to be part of the small chamber. This is now psychology. So you go to these guys and tell them, hey, I want you to join my inner circle. And then we do this together. You do it right, you are going to get some people join. Now, how do you get the numbers of people you are going to be inviting in these launches? Step number 1. This is you are going to go through what I call the memory jogger. So this memory jogger works like this. Okay? This memory jogger works like this. When people look at network building or network marketing kind of business, one of the biggest fears they do have is how do I know anybody? They believe if they know a lot of people, they can have a lot of success. And if they don't know a lot of people, their chances to succeed are very small. This sounds logical, but it is not true. In network marketing, there are 3 kinds of people: the posers, amateurs, and professionals. You have to separate yourself and be a professional. How? When it comes to finding people to talk to, the posers make a mental list of 3, 5, or 4 people who will probably join their business. Their whole future depends upon these people. So we see that the amateurs, the posers, they just say, I have my brother, my sister, my uncle, maybe 4 or 5 people they think they will join. And they go out to talk to these people. If they don't join, they think the business has stopped and it can never work. Amateurs, they go an extra mile and they can create a list. Okay, so this is what we are saying. If you are lucky enough, this is where I am. Okay, if they are lucky enough, if they are lucky enough, okay, we are here. If they are lucky enough to get one of them, they can extend their life, their career for a short time. They might even make another mentor list of 3 or 4 people. But if they don't join, they can quit. So they will decide to stop being posers after. Hopefully, they will decide to stop being a poser and upgrade to becoming an amateur. Now, would it surprise you that many people who join our business, 80%, they start as posers. They approach their business as posers. It is true, 8%, 8 out of 10, they start as posers. Now, your job is to push this number in your group, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's your job too, to push that number to a higher, bigger percentage, to pull it down. Now, I want to go straight. All right, we have the amateurs. Amateurs, the second group of people, Instead of a smaller list, they can even rate 100 contacts. But the mistake they make, they never continue adding on their list. So these guys, when they write 100 people down, they start calling one by one. Hello, friend, I have an opportunity. Hello, friend, I have... Every time their list go down, their anxiety or fear start increasing. Because their biggest fear is to run out of people to talk to. Oh, what if all the 100 people, no one joins? What will happen? And then we have the last group, which is the posers. I mean professionals. The professionals they start out with a written list. But they decide never to stop adding on their list. Can it surprise you that the 8 years I've been in network marketing business, right now, my network, my phone book has 10,800 contacts of people I know. I've grown my list to 10,800 contacts across different countries in Africa and even beyond. 10,800. So you see, the benefit of building a list is not just making money. Even if I left the network marketing business, when I start a business today, when I go to Zambia, I have people I can contact. Malawi, I have people I can contact. My list has grown. And these people, I may not connect with all of them, but I tell you, I can remind them where I got their number and we become friends from there. They recognize me. Oh, okay. 10,800. Because of building networks. So, know that when you are building a list, I decided to be a profession. I remember talking to my friends about the business in the beginning, and they rejected. And I decided to be a profession. I said I'll build a network. And I have built a network. 10,800 people are in my network. That's why, you see, this network I've built, I think it is very strong. I can start something today and I call upon people. I have people to call upon for support. Are you getting what I'm saying? So build your network. So the professionals, they created what they called the active candidate list. They decided to add at least 2 people on their list every day. At least 2 people on their contact list every single day. That's what the professionals did. That's what they do. Every day, there is a new person that they connect with. They don't present. I don't mean when you connect with someone, present them, but create 2 friends a day on social media, face-to-face, and add them on your list. When the right time comes, you will invite them to look at your opportunity. Okay? So that is how we start. Now, what do you do? Step number 1, if you are going to launch the business, the list, how do you create a list? Step number 1, make a list and then make it as comprehensive as possible. You are going to ensure that every single person that you've ever known, you write them down. You write them down. Okay, so my time is up. I don't want to prolong this meeting so much. Okay, so if you do this step very well, I think I'm going to proceed from here tomorrow. Because this needs to be explained properly. I don't want to just run through. Yeah, there's nothing I'm rushing for. So tomorrow, be here. I will be breaking down this particular part. Is that okay? Did we learn something today? Can you give me a thumbs up? Give me some yeses, some flowers, if you were able to benefit from today's session. All right, tomorrow in the morning, we start from there. And then in the evening, we will be back here for more knowledge about our LoyalQ massively. Did we get something today? Do I have someone who has learned something? Can I get some yeses? Can I get some yeses? So go out there, schedule your launches, and launch out your business. You deserve success. You do deserve success. Yes, you deserve success. Okay? You can find the replay on YouTube, Ashraf K. Kasinde Inspiration. You'll be able to get the replay if you want to, you know, just rewind and get some things that you didn't get clear, you'll be able to get them. So Lepre Ashraf Kekasin, the inspiration, you'll be able to get that training. I'll be also sharing it. So go out, launch your business, launch your business. Okay, I tell you, if you build a community, you'll not regret. One of the reasons I stopped doing my M Global business, I openly talk to you about it because I know you should know where my background I'm coming from. I am made of this industry. One of the things that made me leave is because what I was building is not something I was owning. The company is amazing, the product amazing. I have nothing to say about it that is bad, but I'll tell you one of the things that made me start LoyalQ, one of the reasons, as a community builder, as a leader, as a team builder, because the other side, number one, is I realized I was building a team that I didn't have ownership to. The business was not mine. So the company would wake up in the morning and they terminate my membership, they terminate what I've been building, and I lose it. But here in LoyalQ, what you build is yours. What you build is yours. The system is yours. Because it's not a network marketing company. They are not giving you heaven and earth promises. It is not a network marketing company that it will close tomorrow. It is an application on internet, on Google Play Store, and crypto is the future. So anyone who chooses to build a community today, even the next 20 years, 30 years, that community can still be there taking care of you because I have projected LoyalQ to be here the next 30 years plus. One, it's a system. The same way you see Facebook has been around for more than 15 years. It's an application. People have liked it. It works. It is tested. It is proven. The owners make money, and I don't think they are going to move away. No one would close a business that pays them. So if you choose to build a community today, you are planting Chinese bamboo tree. Not Chinese bamboo tree. You are planting a forest for your children and your children's children. Time will come that you stop doing the business. But every day you make money. Every day you make money. And it is your system. No one will terminate you. No one will say, now you made this mistake. We are. Hello. Yes. So I've told you, if you have decided to do this, it is easier. We have only one package we are promoting. Number one, you don't take people's money. Don't collect money from people. Just show them how to activate their accounts. The same way I did with you. Be transparent in your transactions. And don't complicate things. Make the business so easy. Okay? When people join, plug them in the system. Plug them in the system. We already have a system. So you don't have to figure out things. So I've taught you how to launch. How many of us are going to launch their business? How many of us, you are going to launch your business? Can I see some people who are going to launch their businesses? I would be glad to be on your launch. To be on your launch. I'll be happy to be on your launch. Schedule, give me the dates. Coach, schedule all the days. Schedule all the launches. Home launch, I'm doing it on this day. Area launch, I'm doing it on this day. Zoom launch, I'm doing it this day. Grand launch, I'm doing it this day. Other cities, I'm doing it this day. So if you have the first steps, the ERA 2S, that booklet already has space. You just fill in, fill in. So just start executing your plans. Okay, so can I see people who are doing their launches? I'm here. Swagger is launching on the 12th. So don't play with that date. It is your launch. Make sure you make noise about it. Go and do massive, make noise. Okay? Wandera is in Mukono. When are you launching? We come and support you. Who is launching? Who else is launching? Who else is launching? Ronald, which city are you in again? Mobende? Which town are you in, Ronald? Oh, thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. And you are my special guest on that day. Okay. Arima, where are you launching from? Where are you launching? Are you coming on the ground or doing Zoom launch? For now, I know you can do the Zoom launch. I'm not sure about the others. Oh, she's launching on TikTok. Okay. You have to do the mobilization on TikTok massively. What I've seen about TikTok people is they don't stick on the Zoom, on the live. They just come and go. So you can If you are doing, why don't you bring it on Zoom and then you do a TikTok as well separately? You can bring them on Zoom because when someone commit to come on Zoom, they can stick and listen to the whole presentation. But usually the Zoom, the TikTok lives, people hardly stick around because there is a lot to watch. So they just come, someone watches 1 minute, you scroll, you watches another, scroll. You get the point. So when they come on Zoom specifically, you call them for a meeting, they can be around for 1 hour or 2, not even 2, maybe 1 hour. Yeah. Who else is launching? All right, congratulations, guys, who have got the dates for launching. Well done, well done, well done. Look forward to seeing you launch and taking your business to another level. Well, we are going to